I'm Amna Siddiqui, and this is Sage. Say hi, Sage.
I'm hilarious!
Sage is a social robot. She's one of 4 dolls known as fidget friends. Sage is the adventurous one. With the push of a button hidden underneath her elastic lime green belly, Sage comes to life. Sage is an interactive, technology-enhanced toy. She comes programmed with 150 expressions and is equipped with beat detection and voice recognition. Hey, Sage.
What's up? What do you want to do now?
Tell me a joke.
Sure. Be prepared to laugh. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ivan.
Ivan who?
I've been working on the railroad. I'm hilarious.
She's a pretty impressive doll, and currently one of the most in-demand toys. So, let's say hello to Teddy now. What does Teddy have that Sage doesn't? Well, he's portable, he's huggable, and he's quiet. Teddy lets young children project their feelings, ideas, and fantasies onto him. Sage, on the other hand, is heavy and bulky with a flat underside. She doesn't like being tossed or carried. She does most of the talking too, and the children let her. They gather around Sage, and they wait for her to tell them jokes, instead of making up their own. Children don't have to pretend in the same ways anymore, because it's being done for them. Technology-enhanced toys are rapidly becoming the norm within the childhood experience. Walk into any toy store, visit any toy-related website, and bear witness to the magnitude of digital objects being designed to come to life with the use of children's hands, voices, and bodies. In just the last year, inspired by Apple's iPad, a slew of touchscreen tablets and accessories have been created specifically for kids. But we're forgetting something. However kid-friendly these screens look or sell themselves as, the tablet itself wasn't designed with children in mind. And rather than reconsidering the design, we've chosen to decorate the problem in bumpers, rattles, and bright colors. Why are we allowing so many varied and wonderful forms of play and experimentation to be jammed into a glass rectangle? While I may sound nostalgic, yearning for the days of textures, contours, exploratory parts, and sizes, these physical components, although they may not matter much for adults, are essential to children's development. Children need to play. It's how they learn. And it's our responsibility to understand exactly what this means. Without play, we perish. Play isn't some optional, casual activity. In fact, it's fundamental to our evolution. Through play, through a synthesis of ideas and hands-on experimentation, we create and test and we fail, and through it all, we learn. So how do we make sure children receive the same learning benefits through play when interacting with technology-enhanced toys? MIT professor and technology expert Sherry Turkle stresses that we must put technology in its place, and I couldn't agree more. It's imperative that we find digital solutions that embrace the benefits of analog play. Toys must consider the ways children imagine, explore, and discover. They must facilitate reversible operations and allow for mistakes and impromptu changes. It's been 5 years since the first iPhone was introduced, and yet children are still dragging their fingers across a rectangular screen to create and to build and to paint. This type of play cannot substitute for the physical form, nor will it ever reproduce its developmental benefits. But what if, after all, digital designs of all kinds did match the way children's brains and bodies worked, explored, and understood information? What would that look like? What if we combine technology with tangibility? We'd get something like this. These are Siftio cubes. As if someone had taken an iPad and diced it, these touchscreen cubes are all programmed to interact with one another. Children play with the digital blocks by shaking, flipping, rotating, and sliding them around. And what about painting and drawing? How do we give digital life to these physically rooted forms? We combine the senses. Brush with Genius allows children to make music with paint. It isn't magic, it's technology. Very simple technology, actually. But it's grounded in an enormous and incredibly imaginative idea. Animal Superpowers is another exciting design that gives children the tools to explore and reimagine their environment. Using microscope antennas located at the bottom of these curious hand mitts, children explore their world through the eyes of an ant, as their vision is magnified by 50%. Kids are able to experience the insect's unusual vision as if it were their own. These examples show us that digital toys can consider children's play. That is, how children actually play, and the benefits gained from play. In all of these instances, the children are the creators. They've taken back their games. However challenging the task of designing developmentally appropriate digital toys may seem, isn't it worth it? Isn't this what design is supposed to do? Innovate, simplify, improve? Is this too much? We must be more rigorous in our expectations of children's play technologies, demanding higher standards and more thoughtful practices from toy manufacturers and designers. Let us take our time designing and developing the things shaping the brains and bodies of the coming generations. Technology-enhanced toys must consider the needs of children, the ways children work, and the ways they learn. So, when our two friends from earlier converge, we get something like this furry fellow. Say hello to the haptic creature, designed to help children with anxiety. He's just a prototype right now, but it's taken over 4 years for the researchers at University of British Columbia to develop him. From the outside, our fuzzy friend doesn't look like much, but inside we find state-of-the-art technology, like a built-in warming element, a purring mechanism, a breathing mechanism, and inflatable ears, which all work together to read and express emotional states in response to a child's touch. My hope is that in the future, children will be able to love and treat this silent creature as if he were a teddy bear, cuddling, petting, and talking to him. They will be fully engaged in his intelligent warmth, trusting that he will always breathe and wiggle his ears. All of us, we can give our kids the innovation and consideration they deserve and need. Thank you.